Like the disc wouldn't go in or nothing.
Wait, your game still gets the blue screen and you have a disc?
Yeah. Oh no, mine's. I was about to say mine's is.
No, yeah, I got a disc and it still do that. It'll be like error occurred, and then it'll spit the disc out. I'll be like, I don't understand.
But we're gonna continue because I just posted the link again. I don't know why. I mean, I've seen a lot of people go through this. That's crazy.
Well, my game. A lot of time the controller won't connect to the PS4 lately.
Man, just go to load again. I don't know what happened. Well, no, people. None of my people are back.
Come out. That's what that's saying.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
That's
they want y'all.
No, I'm saying like when I turn it on, it'll light up like a light blue, almost white, and it won't connect. I gotta turn the game back off and restart it, or turn it off and plug it into the wire.
They know what they doing on G.
Yeah, they want
That's crazy.
money, man.
Yeah, they want y'all to get a. They want y'all to get a PS Pro, and then get the 5 when it come out.
I
That's
got
ridiculous.
the Pro. I don't think I'm getting no 5.
Oh, you get it. You will get it just as quick as it come out.
You will too, Herb.
Oh
Well,
no, I'm getting me a PS3,
Herb,
bro.
why I
I'm going
got you
for the
here,
3.
Herb?
Yeah,
I
what
got
up?
you, Herb.
Ben,
You ain't never DM'd
it's
me.
been Ben.
Why I got you here, Herb?
Go to alert it in the chat again. I posted a new link because it cut out. But
I hope you're ready for this game next week when they advance.
we were talking about oh, he said he not worry about it. Yikes. And so we was talking about roughing the passer, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to the Giants because the Giants have Odell, they have Saquon, they have what's the other wide receiver? Shepard. Is Evan Ingram playing?
No, he have like a couple of weeks.
Okay, well, I mean, I think they have a good enough offense to be playing. I mean, they played the Texans, but you know, week 1 and week 2 was kind of disappointing to see. I know it's the Jaguars and he's going into Dallas and playing, but I think Eli he seemed like he ain't got no type of interest in playing the game anymore.
Last week he played really well. Like he was like 25 or 29, something like that. Like he had a really good game.
Well, I thought that was this week.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I was talking about the Texans, yeah, because I don't think the Texans, and this is just to me. I mean, I know they got J.J. Watt in them, but I don't think they have a secondary. You know, I know. Yeah.
You
so
the head scratcher. Like, they got talent all around the field. But I don't know.
So I don't know. I think that I mean, New York their fans love Eli. I remember when they benched him last year, was it? Last year, and they went crazy.
Somebody like Eli, though, when do you get rid of him?
You can't. Like he earned that respect for that franchise. So you really got to ride it out when he retires. Like you don't want to just like get rid of him like that.
One reason, they're not gonna get rid of him, but
making a nice play, even though it was complete.
But
Hey, like
you know what? That's the name that's saving Eli's job. That Madden name, because he is. I'm not gonna say he's a horrible quarterback, but by now franchise
he's average.
You know, and when the guy benched him, I was happy, but I felt bad too because now you broke his streak.
Yeah, I felt it. Yeah, But you know what? I don't know, man.
He's an average quarterback.
I don't know, man. I think for Eli case, after a while, enough is enough. I understand what he did for New York, but I give him this bad year right here if he have a bad year. And I don't know if he really be having bad years. I just think the dude just be so bored. Oh, okay. I just think he just be bored and I just look at his facial expression.
Did he work for the Hall of Fame?
No.
Yeah, he's going. He's going. I think he's
he'll
going.
probably go just because he got 2 rings.
I think he's gonna go.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely.
takes 2 rings away, then he's another big goal. Like,
well, talking about
He's not
taking things away.
I think they'll give it to him. Like, he got 2 rings. They're not gonna shut him out.
I don't know. I think this year,
it goes back to the name.
yeah. I think this year is his.
Like,
his
he might not be
last.
first ballot, but I think he's gonna make it.
Well, talking about taking things away, if you take Matt Ryan's MVP year away, he's just another Andy Dalton. The Falcons played against the New Orleans Saints this week, and they lost. I don't really know who to blame, but
I mean, Ryan played well that game. I can't say nothing about Ryan. It's just I want to know what happened to the Saints defense.
well, for me, I was kind of shocked that the Saints are even giving up that many points, because I remember last year when they did have to depend on. Now, where's Kamara? I haven't looked at his stats, but I haven't heard a lot about him either.
He had 15 catches last game.
Okay, I haven't heard a lot about him. But the reason we bring up the Falcons, yeah, go ahead, let me know.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Well, here's my question: Do you think Drew Brees' greatness is underappreciated? Where does he rank all time? Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be the first ballot.
Don't want to attack the same. Will they attack him here?
I don't know, but why not? I mean, that dude puts up stats after stats after stats after stats.
Yeah, he does.
Every year, and we only live off of stats. No, but but he's done it consistently. I mean, he just broke a record most completions, and I don't know if it's because all he does is throw, as some people would say. But
yeah, they do throw a lot.
But I mean, that guy at one point was the offense.
My thing is see, I just seen him on a ring with more records. Why is he not better than A-Rod? That's what I want to know.
Because I think for Aaron Rodgers,
y'all look at stats too much. Stats are very misleading. If you take Drew Brees' career in San Diego and like don't even look at New Orleans, you wouldn't think Drew Brees is. I mean,
so you saying it's a system thing?
Payton, the offensive guru, in that system where he's throwing 50, 60 times a game. Yeah, I mean, he's accurate, he's making the throws, but that plays into his part. So I'm pretty sure if A-Rod would throw as many times as Brees, A-Rod would have more completions, more yards.
The Jaguars, Jason said, lucky doesn't get you to a Super Bowl.
Oh.
Hold on, let me respond to him.
The defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Well, here, I mean,
I
not
ain't taking
talking.
nothing away from Brees, though. I like Brees. Brees is a great quarterback.
Well, I don't think it just came through. I don't think that the Cowboys are gonna get Earl Thomas. The Seahawks said they have to be blown away, and I don't think the Joneses are gonna find an offer to get Jerry Jones. But I mean to get Earl Thomas. However, talking about Aaron Rodgers. Go ahead.
You know what it is with Earl Thomas too? These teams are tired of giving these older players these big contracts, and a year into the contract they're hurt, and they can't play.
Well, that and because safety is not, such a demanding position. You can just, get a
Fill it in.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, like, they don't want to invest all that money into a safety.
Unless you got a great safety that's coming down into the box every play that can stop the run.
Right, because that's what it turned into now. Yeah, like, there's a lot of hybrids now.
That's one thing with Earl. I seen yesterday in the few games before, the Seahawks played one safety back, and he just controls the whole field. It's crazy, like I've never seen that before.
Because that's Earl Thomas.
He covers like the whole entire field.
No,
So y'all-
no, but you know what? It's just reading the quarterback because look at did y'all see the Cardinals game yesterday? It was the Cardinals game.
Oh, I watched that game. It was
The guy
terrible.
came up and he dove and knocked the ball down. Oh, what's the? He's a backup now. He's the start. And he caught a pick yesterday too.
You say he played for the Bears?
Cardinals.
I played for the Cardinals.
I don't know, but that game, speaking on that game yesterday, I was quite disappointed they threw that quarterback in last minute like that. I don't.
To get it to work. I mean,
I understand it, but I mean, you know, I mean, he came in, threw an interception, and then you know I don't know, and I think the Bears shouldn't have won. You know, I mean, you can't really say they shouldn't have won, but you know they shouldn't have won. You know, they kept giving the game away. And talking about the Bears, the Minnesota Vikings, you know, look like total garbage. I mean, I don't know. I didn't watch that game. I don't know what happened.
Top of the division now, right?
It just showed Everson Griffin is the whole team basically. You can't, if he's not being disruptive in the backfield, they're not getting no pressure.
I just think, like, they seen Buffalo. You know, Buffalo got thrashed first 2 weeks. They like, oh, we ain't even gotta, you know, prepare.
They took it light, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That, like, if they were to play again, I'm pretty sure Minnesota would come.
That's what I thought. I thought Buffalo was done. Oh, in what division? NFC North?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I'm saying I don't know, because I think the Packers would, but looking at Aaron Rodgers, I don't even know if they should play the dude. I mean, the dude is clearly hurt, you know, and I know he wants to go ahead and play, but they are, I mean, looking at the game yesterday, they targeting him because they know he injured, and so.
There was a lot of things that went in that game too. Randy Cobb dropped a few passes.
Yeah.
Kendrick dropped a pass. I mean, they wasn't helping.
I seen one play where I don't know. I don't know if was it Cobb or Adams. I think the ball looked like it was overthrown, but when you go back on the play, they stopped running. And so and I think it was him, and he stopped running, so he missed a deep pass. And then the defense couldn't stop Alex Smith at all.
Yeah,
and so it all became a repetitive.
Wait,
Why is the not throwing for Kenny Graham?
Did y'all see when Alex Smith threw it down the field like 40 yards, 50 yards?
Who?
That was a lucky catch too.
Who?
But that was his longest throw in years.
What catch? What
He threw like a 50-yard pass to Paul Richardson.
Oh yeah, he caught it falling down and rolled over or something.
Farrell said, can y'all use baseball cleats for football?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I was sold on Green Bay after that comeback, but I'm not sold on them no more.
But do you think? But my question is, do you think that because I'm saying an injured Aaron Rodgers is not obviously not the same Aaron Rodgers, but I also think watching him like you can tell he tried to run out the pocket. He got the first down, but he was limping his way down, and I'm like, he wants to play because he wants to. He obviously loves the game and wants to play football, but.
It's a bone bruise, so like what that is, it's not going to get any worse unless he was a tear something. But I don't think he was a tear something. So he can play through it until it heals up.
Well,
I mean, he's still throwing, over 60%. I mean, still haven't thrown a pick. So I mean, he's not playing bad.
So what do y'all? So who y'all have next?
The Bills.
Oh, you better watch out.
No, I think we coming back on.
Yeah, we about to go. We about to go to tonight's game because.
I want your take, Gio. What you think on it? You think y'all can play Winston again?
No. Oh, go ahead, Gio.
You think y'all can play Winston again?
No, we shouldn't go.
No, I don't know. But the question goes. After that guy put up 2 great games, if he does not show up tonight, do you put Winston in next week? Because I think the string is much shorter for him now. I think so. I think the string is much shorter. I think they're going.
My thing is this. Fitzpatrick always plays good on the contract year.
Yeah, somebody said that. Somebody said that the other women. Somebody said that.
I think he just plays better when he's the backup and he's thrown into that situation. Not like when no one's expecting him to start.
Key said that. Yeah, Key said that. Key said historically when he's on his last year of his contract, he always shows up and shows up.
Wait, who's that sound like they got bronchitis, man?
Oh, I don't know.
It's probably Herb. Herb be on that.
Ain't no Herb, but the facts right, brother.
Somebody is blowing.
Winston actually is backing Fitzpatrick right now. He's like, listen, he's playing great. If I was coach, I wouldn't take him on either, which is a good sign. Which is a good sign that you're showing support. So when you come back, people look at you as a team player.
Right.
I mean,
which is
Sean Jackson already said like they can't take Fitzpatrick. Like Fitzpatrick got that locker room there. So like,
yo, Fitzpatrick is putting on, and I
something about Sean Jackson. The only reason he's happy is because he can run street routes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it to get the ball.
That's the only route he can run. It's a street.
Yep. That's why you can tell all the Eagles fans down here. They like, oh, Jackson's so great. I'm like, yeah, he's fast, but that's all he runs. Like he can't run nothing else.
I would definitely go back with Winston. I mean, if Winston's your guy,
I don't know. But you can't take out a player like that.
My thing is this. We know, and I'm not even saying this, we know the Bucks not going to win the Super Bowl. We know they're not winning the division. It is not going to happen. They're not winning the division. What are you getting out of putting Fitzpatrick in the game that just ruining your relationship with getting your father's quarterback?
They're getting out of it.
They're getting 2-0 out of it.
They're just ruining the relationship, winning important things like that.
They're getting what they're going to get. All right, you know Winston been screwing up, right? So now, when they put him back in, and let's say he doesn't complete a certain amount of passes, he doesn't have a certain amount of touchdowns. But we put you in, and this was your percentage rate. And with that being your percentage rate and this many touchdowns thrown, we only can give you this amount of money. It's all about money. And they don't want to give him that big lump sum because remember, Winston was hot at the end of last season. So, and then he came in preseason on fire.
Well, I was going to ask how his season was. Like, how was he? Because I remember a lot of people saying, I remember he ate his little fingers and, you know. I remember he after the game had ate his fingers, and I remember people were saying how, you know, they was tired. I've seen a lot of fans say they tired of Winston. Winston also has brought a lot of disturbances to the Buccaneers locker room with his off the field nonsense. And so at the same time, I think that like there's a time bomb on, you know, getting rid of him.
But you know, ironically, now this girl that filed these charges, this last thing charges with the supposedly touching her. Meanwhile, they have her on tape saying that he didn't really do it, but they won't release it. They released it to the FBI because the FBI was investigating, but they won't release it to the NFL, supposedly. Some kind of way.
So why does the NFL insert themselves in these cases, trying to act like they're the FBI? If the court has
them look bad.
That's true.
I just want to know, like, you making all this money, man. You a millionaire. You just like the made. Why put yourself in that situation? Even if you didn't do it, why put yourself in that situation?
DMD, dog.
You know what? It's like Kai going to Fright Fest and not want to get on no roller coaster.
Oh, God.
I made him get on all them roller coasters. I made him do it.
No, he didn't. You know,
we getting on track. Back to the topic.
we're gonna talk. Well. let's go over to Pittsburgh side.
Wait, did y'all talk about Zeke fumbling like that with the game on the line?
What happened?
I mean, it wasn't really on the line. He was getting blown out.
Hold up. First of all, Zeke is the #1 running back in the NFL right now. He needs to leave in rushing yards.
It doesn't matter if the team is not winning.
Number two, Zeke. Now some more games on the line.
No, the game wasn't on the line, but that would have put them right back in the game. They only would have been down by 1 score.
Only so much carrying he could do. His best friend got to step up. That's what it is. Only so much carrying he could do.
But wait a minute. Hold on. Before we go down to Zeke, can we start at this quarterback position of Dak Prescott? Because a lot of people on Twitter, because that's where people run at when they're ready to tear their team apart. A lot of people are calling back for Romo. A lot of people are saying that Dak is who they thought they were. They thought he was, but I remember a lot of fans saying they wanted Romo gone. I remember a lot of fans saying they didn't like Romo at all. They were so happy about Dak, and I know that's in the moment because he was putting on the show. But when Romo was there, Romo had command of the offense.
No, he did. But let me say this, and let me be clear about it. Romo right now is like the golden boy of commentators. They love Romo.
Yeah, but I say he ain't going
nowhere. Romo is not going nowhere.
He comfortable right now. But that's just that's Dallas fans. Like when Dak had his rookie year going on great and everything, they thought he was the next coming to Jesus. Now that he's struggling, they like, oh, we want Romo back, this and that. Like that's Dallas fans are fair with the fans. That's just how it is.
Now after the holding call here, 2nd and 20.
Is wait a minute, hold on. Is this text?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Go ahead.
So even
after the penalty, here's Freeman. And not much room there, so get it up only to about the 21. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
But let me explain this to you. Who's the one who say that a 4th round pick is any less talented than a 1st round pick? You look at Brady, he was a 6th round pick. You look at Rondé Barber, he was a 6th round pick. Talent is talent. Talent is talent. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. But look, that Prescott, they saw what he did. They watched film on him. So now it's time for Dallas to adjust, change up the playbook, change up the play calling. He's just having some growing pains. I wouldn't say bench him. I would just give him a little bit more help.
But wait.
I don't think.
I was just gonna say, I've never, and I was speaking to a Cowboys fan earlier. He said, I'm not giving up on Dak. The problem is much deeper than Dak. It's a lack of wide receiver help, consistent line play, and bottom line flat out coaching. Dak definitely gets blamed too. Don't get it twisted. He's got to do a better job responding when pressure's in his face. But at the same time, coaches need to call better plays.
It's not even the fact that he didn't have any receivers, because they say he didn't have receivers last year when he had bad news. It's not the receivers. It's really not. But, like, they made a good point. Wow.
I think this, and forgive me, y'all Cowboys fans in here, but I don't agree that Garrett should be the coach. I don't agree.
A lot of fans do that.
He definitely got a long leash.
So many snaps in the NFL. How many did he play? Seriously. He was a backup. How many did he play? But yet you got this leash that looked like it goes from continent to continent. He would have been going on any other team.
He got a long leash.
I'm a big fan of chemistry.
But go ahead, Rick. Go ahead, Ben.
I think as long as we got chemistry, we don't beat half the teams already. I don't think it's Garrett. I don't think it's Dak or the receivers. It's just the way things are just flowing. Everything is not meshing together. That's the whole problem. We had it was second and 5 yesterday, and he wasn't on the field.
You know what? But
that's not a Garrett problem.
That comes down to the coaching. Even if you're not going to run Zeke, you use him as a decoy.
A decoy, yeah, right.
Right, and
that's where Dak is best. He's doing them play action plays and all that.
Everything in general, like it's just a bunch of missing mistakes. We got Tavon Austin on it. Like we had a formation where we ran up the depth. I think it's Tavon Austin on the field. Like we don't even if you try to use Tavon as a defense, he can't block it. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it.
Yeah, I saw Teron Smith getting manhandled yesterday.
We got people and everything. You have a left guard who got in the second round who I think that maybe good, but really not strong enough. You can't put him next to the center, a backup center. You know, you got to put him next to the Hobo right guard. And so it's a whole bunch of mental mistakes. I'm a big fan of chemistry. I think Jason Garrett is fine. Like, he's not a great coach, but I think he can get the job done. And just, you got to put it all together.
No, but sometimes you need a change. And also, you know what it seems like the Cowboys are trying to do to Dak with their play calling and stuff? It seems like they're trying to make Dak the next Russell Wilson. Everything is basically, oh, Dak can get out the pocket and do this. If Dak can, sometimes you need to stay in the pocket and make that throw.
But you know, but you know, a lot of people say that Dak has the best offensive line and this and that, but it's really hard to throw the ball when none of your wide receivers get open. And I feel like Dak plays with a bunch of wide receivers around him. Now he can do the little things like change the play up at the line of scrimmage, but how much power does he really have in the offense?
Right, and that's true. He has no power at all.
Because I look.
Why only have freedom on the field? Why not going to? You don't have written on there. Why not going to 4 wide receivers set with Tavon on the outside, Turns on the outside?
Y'all need to use Tavon more.
Right, if we put him in a 4 wide receiver set, we're deep in the backfield. We need to have Cole Beasley and Tavon Nelson on the field, and the 2 wide receiver set is not going to work. Go to 4 wide receiver set. Let him actually throw the ball. Let him actually adjust. But we don't have that right now.
Well,
yeah, I heard.
I do agree with that. But you know what? Maybe Dak needs to do. Remember when I don't even know how to pronounce whatever his name is. When he came in, he put Jameis on a short leash because of all the interceptions he threw that year. So what Jameis did at the end of last season, when he felt like the call wasn't the right call from him reading the defense, he would change the call. And it led to their success towards the end of the year, but whatever his name is, was livid. They would be arguing back and forth.
But that's my. But look at people like even because this might be a bad example. The play that Matt Ryan said he couldn't audible out of. My question is, when you have a quarterback like that has been in the game for more than 3 or 4 years, why don't they have the power to do certain things? Is it because I was talking to Atlanta fan week 1, and she was saying that like Matt Ryan need to start, telling the offensive coordinator about himself. And to some extent I agree, because he's going to stay there. They just signed him a contract. Why can't he speak up to the offensive coordinator? A lot of these Flacco does it all the time. I mean, the guy calls something, he just runs it.
Very few quarterbacks in the NFL that make their own decisions as far as articles and calling their own plays. Very few.
But why?
Because it comes with character, there's some respect. if your resume is not solidified, you're not going to get that privilege, and that's just what it is. If you're not a prolific passer, you're not going to get that privilege. It's just some quarterbacks are special more than others, you know? So, like,
So when you say they don't got the power to change, so how many plays are they given to change in a certain in a certain play?
When Romo was quarterback, he came out with 4 plays. 2 run plays, 2 pass plays. Not counting the play that they called the run. So he had the power to change to any one of those play calls, and if you know how to, he would change to any one of those play calls. You don't have that. You don't. We don't have that anymore. Certain quarterbacks do. Like Romo, he had that power. He could come out with a bunch of play calls and call whatever he wanted. But he knew the play that well. He was able to read defenses that well. I don't think he's still able to read defenses that well.
Well,
so for now we gotta do what the coach says.
Yeah, it's alright, Tex, because we got 20 minutes to the game. Last topic, I don't think it's much of a topic, because I have the answer and we're not debating that. Joe Flacco showing why he's the starter over Lamar Jackson. I believe that.
One thing I do want to say is I still believe before the season is over, I'm definitely
Wait a minute, say it again.
I still believe before the season is over, Lamar Jackson will be the starting quarterback.
No. I think that I don't know, and let me tell you why. What I have a problem with is that if we preparing this guy to be a quarterback, why is it that every play that he come in that he's on running the ball, he's catching the ball, or like this is the same guy that said he never wanted to play wide receiver. He wants to be a quarterback. Why don't we have trick plays where he's gonna throw the ball?
Paycheck first.
Well, he may be trying to do that, but he got the Ravens know deep down inside that Lamar isn't ready, which I agree.
He's not ready at all. He can't read defense. It's not accurate. Like he needs.
But you think Flacco we're gonna have a bet? But they keep deactivating RG3 to put Lamar on the field. My issue was
they want him to get some like exposure because they do eventually want him to be that
the starter. But I don't think. Now listen, I've seen Lamar come in and throw the ball. I know people said that he can learn, but when I look at quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield or Allen, or I don't think Lamar gonna touch close to it. But I think that we need a pocket passer, and I don't say that to discredit who he is as a player, because I think he's gonna do great his way. But I think that at some point, like, I hope that they start to teach him that he needs to stay in the pocket. I mean, this guy, every play runs, whether it's to the right, to the left, throws the ball.
Yeah,
he needs to start sitting in the pocket. But he's so inaccurate.
My question is, if he's not Brady, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, do you want a rookie quarterback running from the starter? Like,
yes.
Even if the starter is not, I mean, yes. not going to the Flacco tag, but like, if it's not a all-time great, do you really feel like a rookie running from?
Well, I don't know, because I don't think personally deep down inside that Flacco and Lamar are best of friends. I think they get along much better than Mason Rudolph and Big Ben do.
Flacco would, I guess, felt some type of way that they took Lamar.
Well, I mean, everybody should. Everybody should, though.
To answer Ben's question, I mean, I think Lamar could learn a lot from Flacco. I trolled the ball a lot, but he won a Super Bowl. So, I mean, he won. Like, he did the very best you could do. Like, he got a Super Bowl. He got that experience. Like, you can learn from
Bradford and Rosen. What can Rosen learn from Bradford?
But yeah, like that.
I don't know. But wait a minute. Didn't they just sign? Didn't they sign him? Didn't they sign? Okay. Because my thing. Go ahead.
You can learn from a backup, though.
There's always things to learn. Yeah, there's always things to learn.
McCown is a good
beat. I like him.
quarterback.
I would use him.
But he's just not an NFL starting quarterback.
Yeah, like J.Y.
Some people
saying,
are
like,
teachers.
you can, like, it's easy to watch a game when you're not, in the game. Like, it's easier to dissect the game.
But it's hard. But it's hard. I think it's hard.
Don't have that tension.
I mean, I think Lamar and Flacco put on this little thing now where they talk on the sideline, and it's cool. It's cool to watch. But I think, genuinely speaking, those two do not get along. But I think
Probably get along now, but
I think as a coach, if you put a quarterback in the first round, I think that guy could be an superstar.
the only way Flacco will be our quarterback next year is if Flacco takes us to the AFC Championship or to the Super Bowl. Yes, he will. Or to the Super Bowl. And I think that we have the team. What?
Since when we start smacking?
Listen, let me tell you something. I've seen a Joe that I haven't seen in years, and that's just the truth. I know the Cincinnati game, but when that dude, people hate him or not, when that dude has everything against him, he always shows up. And I don't think that Lamar is ready. And I don't want him to ride it out if he can play consistent. Now, if he go to Pittsburgh and he stink up the play, but when I say not ready, I mean Lamar. If Lamar was in the game right now, Lamar would be. He's run first, and I don't like that because he runs up head to head with these defenders, like he don't.
But you know what? That's all the young quarterbacks.
But
you seen
yeah.
Baker Mayfield.
So why keep RG3? If you are confident in this guy being a backup, why keep a third quarterback for him to learn from? What is he really learning from RG3?
I feel like this. Okay, y'all can go. Hold on.
Which one you choose? On the left.
RG3, he's been in the league for some time now. So there's things he can tell him. What not to do, when not to scramble. Sometimes you need to scramble. He can give him vision on that because Flacco is not, I'm not saying he's not mobile, but he's not RG3 or Mike.
Yeah.
So, from that standpoint, he definitely can be knowledgeable towards Lamar.
But I don't think they would. Do you think that Lamar will be the starter by the end of the season?
At the end of the season, yes.
Why? Because of Flacco failures, or because of? Okay. So I'm saying if Flacco were to mess up, which I don't think. I just think with half decent weapons.
I don't follow the Ravens.
Yeah.
But from ESPN and things like that, the way it looks like Flacco, I call him Flacco. The way Flacco, he hasn't done anything since he got that big paycheck.
Absolutely. I agree with that. I think that Flacco has done a bad job. I think more of pushing Lamar was, listen, we already knew this dude was going to be a 2-year project. Let's put pressure on Flacco. Because I'm saying if Flacco, people can say whatever they want, but if Flacco go out here and Flacco takes us to the AFC Championship or something like that, something that we haven't been in years, he's our quarterback next year.
Yes, definitely. But I think in a situation like that, though, the fans kind
Well, I can't hear. What you say?
I think in a situation like that, the fans turn into so big. One bad
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They do.
All right, we want to see Lamar now.
Yo, we always go at that in the Ravens group. Let Flacco have a bad game. Everybody, same Joe. But now a game like this, you get like Flacco did okay. I don't think that people. I think people are so sick of. No, we played last night. We gonna go over. After this, we got like 5 more minutes, maybe most of this, and then we gotta go over the scores of Tampa Bay, for tonight. But
I think Flacco's downfall right now, to be honest, is that your running backs can't stay healthy.
I think the downfall is that Flacco doesn't have a tight end. I mean, if you look at Dennis Pitter, when Pitter was there, when Heat was there, Flacco had Like, I mean, he was in his joyful world when he had his number one tight end. We did though. They just injured, and one coming back this week. My problem goes with it though, GY, is two years in a row we had the biggest games, and Flacco showed up both games, and the defense going blow it. And I know a lot of people might say, well, you know, had he did it this game, had he did it earlier, had he did this earlier. But the game is right there. The game is right there.
Monday morning quarterback or whatever day it is, but you're not in that line of fire. It's just like when the Bucks had Severian Jenkins.
Yeah.
That was Winston's go-to guy. Even though he had Evans and Jackson outside, he was going to Severian Jenkins. They got tired of his stuff and they traded him. Winston wasn't the same after that until the end of last season. So if they know this is what this guy needs, they need to get him the pieces he need around him. So
but you know what, GY? What I find disrespectful is that they wait until they so-called Flacco's last year to go out and go get some weapons for him. And I just didn't like it. And I know a lot of people may say Lamar. I don't think the dude should be on the field at all. Activate RG3 because I'm saying this dude so he had got mad at Joe during the game, Lamar. So they did a trick play. And
how you get mad at anybody?
he's on the side. He was on the sideline doing his little talking to Joe. You know, using his hand, slapping his pants, just mad. So what happened basically was, it was a trick play, right? And what's that cornerback name for the? Brandy Roby or somebody. So Roby, so you know how you do a trick play? You throw the ball to the right on the sideline. Lamar standing there wide open. Roby coming down the field, and I guess Flacco had threw it in his direction, but he threw it way over top of him to throw it out of bounds. Well, now had he thrown that ball, and Roby cleaned him up like that, then Flacco trying to get him hurt.
Yeah, that definitely would have been said.
And so Flacco was telling him during the play, like, yo, like he was saying, no, I'm not gonna throw it like that. And I'm like, yo, like it's too much tension, and the sad part is the media makes it worse. But I heard that Mason Rudolph and Big Ben are doing even worse, so I feel relieved about that. And we can do these, I guess, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, whatever. But what's gonna be the score tonight, GY?
Tonight, I actually, on my football sheet, I took the Bucks. But that's my team, but I actually think they will lose.
Really? Uh-oh, look. Herb said, of course.
Listen, I want to know how this dude have the Rams, right? They have Sue, Donald, and what's the other lineman they have?
We gotta talk about the Rams next time, because I didn't know the Rams secondary was getting as bad as, was getting burnt as bad as they are. I mean, that's terrible.
We're gonna talk about that next time.
Yeah, next time.
We gonna get back to that.
But Big Ben tonight. If Big Ben does
come back.
I know you do.
If Big Ben don't show up tonight, they're gonna start calling for Mason Rudolph. I think at the end of the day, I think this dude. I was talking to Ant. He said he think the Steelers season is a wrap, and so the game about to come on. GY, I need you to start celebrating your Bucks. I don't see you really coming in the chat like celebrating, But I guess you just humble about it. But
a humble man is a real man. But
no.
To Big Ben real quick. It's just like Brady and Belichick. Brady and Gronk.
Yeah.
He's the same way with Le'Veon Bell. Everybody think it's.
But wait a minute, because we got a couple more minutes. Do you think that Mike Tomlin has lost the team?
Yes.
What's the result of losing the team? You think they missed the playoffs this year?
they're not making playoffs this year, and he's gonna be fighting at the end of the year. They might
So
let him,
who wins the AFC North then? Cause Cincinnati looks like I know they might have beat us, but I mean we even made a comeback for almost for that. Cincinnati looks bad. I mean, did you see him against Panthers? I'm sorry, Andy Dalton looks bad. And so
believe it or not,
yeah,
believe it or not, I actually, the way it's looking right now, the shape of the picture, it would definitely be the Ravens.
See, but my problem with us winning the division is that you never know, because the problem with the Ravens is they wait to October. We have four away games before we get another home game. We go play Pittsburgh Sunday, then we go play the Browns, then we play the Panthers somewhere in between, then we play Atlanta on the road. And so I don't know if we have the power. Wait a minute. I don't know, man, because I don't know. I hope Big Ben get injured tonight so we can have something again. But you don't think y'all don't think Bell gonna come back next week?
They're gonna trade Bell.
You don't think Bell gonna come back next week?
I think he's going to next week.
Yeah, I think
Bell down in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Really?
I said, and y'all may not remember this,
I thought he was
just in the chat.
Yeah, you did say something about that.
I said that Bell is gone. They're gonna put Connor as that starting quarterback.
But I thought he was just holding out. I thought he was holding out for 10 weeks or whatever. I thought he was just holding out.
That's what they said, he was gonna like hold out for like the middle of the season, but Steelers ain't trying to have it.
So you think that's gonna hurt? Wait a minute, you think that's gonna hurt him? But is that gonna hurt or is that gonna help? Because Bell was a beast for them, and will Bell be as good? And will Bell be as good? And
kind of the same thing. So it's not like they missed a lot.
Yeah, but check this out. We had Bell the last 3 years. What did we win? Last 4 years. What did we win?
Well, you know what? Yeah. But wait a minute. My bigger question doesn't go Bell. Why does Brown throw attitudes now? And I don't know how long he's been doing it, but
he was a diva.
But I think he's trying to pick it because him and Bell are close, so he's trying to pick it back up with that.
Right. I agree. It's a copycat league. You know, they see one person do it.
Yeah, so you know Roethlisberger's struggling.
But do the Bucks have a defense?
I think he's jealous. I mean,
do the Bucks have a defense to hold Ben?
Yeah, the Bucks have a defense to hold Ben, but not Steelers.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I think AB is jealous of Juju. I think Juju is slowly
turning Juju shining right now. He's shining right now.
Yeah, so I think AB's starting to get jealous.
Well, the game is about to come on in 10 minutes, but go ahead. Say what you got to say. Go ahead, G.Y.
Sorry, G.Y.
We could put money on that.
You ain't saying that to me, G.Y. You know, I'm a bet man.
I got 50 cents.
No, I actually hope the Bucks win, but I think they're gonna fall.
Okay. Well, all right, I'll see y'all. I'm about to go watch the Pittsburgh game. We'll talk about it because you know I'm coming in the chat. All right.
All right, later.
Oh, G.Y. advanced the league too.
I'm trying to find out from Ben what's going on his control, isn't it?
Yeah, let's get it.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know, are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say,
and now here is another interception. Picked off near the 42, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10. Detroit! And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Play action. Now Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.